Hi once again, everybody. Welcome into what promises to be really an extraordinary edition of the 19th Hole podcast for golfers. I'm your host, Dennis Silver. So glad to have you on, listening to us, watching us on various platforms that we are on. We have a very, very special show today with a very, very special young man as our guest. He's really an extraordinary young fellow. And he's got quite a story, and I think you'll all agree once we get more into the show. We've got a lot to talk about today. We've got some local news of note, but before we get into that and introducing my special guest, we got one of our majors coming up next week at Southern Hills Country Club in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and that thing is simply known as the PGA Championship. A lot of buzz about it, number one, because it is the second major of the year, and number two, as you know, both the defending champion, Phil Mickelson, and Tiger Woods have said they were going to play. At least they're on the list of committed players, but anything can happen between now and then. Let me just give you a quick rundown of some of the favorites that are poised to win the tournament. Jon Rahm is the favorite at plus 1,100, followed by Rory McIlroy and Scottie Scheffler, both at plus 1,200. Colin Morikawa, great young man, is plus 1,400. Justin Thomas, everybody's favorite, is plus 1,400. Dustin Johnson, DJ, just got married, is plus 1,600. Patrick Cantlay, plus 1,800. Jordan Spieth is plus 2,000. Hideki Matsuyama, who I think for some reason has got a real good chance in this tournament, is plus 3,000. Our locals, as of usual, aren't really getting that much respect. Charlie Hoffman is plus 125, and also Kevin Na is plus 150. Tiger Woods, if you're interested, is plus 400. Phil Mickelson is plus 100. So that doesn't bode very well for both of them. Everybody's hoping, of course, that they do play. It's a great golf course, and I know people that have played there many times, and it's going to be a very exciting championship, as it always is. All right, some local news of note. There's a private country club, and I used to live there. I was an honorary member there for years and years. It's a great spot called Spanish Trail Country Club right here. Some of the homeowners there are filing a lawsuit. Why are they filing a lawsuit? Because Spanish Trail, like a lot of other courses in the valley, are plagued with geese. And if you have a lot of geese, it really makes for a mess. It makes for a problem for the players. It makes for a problem for the maintenance crew. So what did they decide to do is get rid of the geese. Okay, that's all well and good, but in the beginning, they were exterminating the geese, and that upset a lot of homeowners, and they are filing a lawsuit for cruelty to animals. Spanish Trail finally reached out, hired a company to humanely remove them from the golf course, which should have been done in the first place, in my opinion. So that's going to be very interesting to see where that goes. Also, there's a local club here that called Royal Links Golf Club that was formerly owned by gambler Bill Walters. That has been sold. That has been leveled. The developer said he's going to build about 2,000 low-income homes here because, the market here is crazy. Everything is sky high. So I think that could be a good thing. But I enjoyed many nice rounds at Royal Links. All the holes were fashioned after the British Rota, the Open. And it was really kind of fun to play, but it's gone, and we're going to see some homes there. And I really think that's a good idea. I really think we need them, especially very affordable homes. All right, let me tell you a little bit about our special guest before we bring him on camera. Carter Bonas is an up-and-coming golfer himself who founded Spectrum Golf Apparel at the age of, ready for this, at the age of 10. Okay, Spectrum Golf was so named because Carter is autistic but considered high functioning on the autism spectrum scale. So it was a great name to choose. Recently, Carter started his own 501c3 nonprofit called Carter Cares, where he provides motivational speaking to various schools as well as offers free golf lessons to students. I'd like to get in on some of that. Carter has brought to the forefront after displaying his line of apparel at the PGA show, of course, in Orlando, appearing on the Golf Channel, Golf Life TV, PGA Magazine, Golf Weekly, US Today, many, many more that we'll talk about during the show. This July, Carter is being sent to the Dow Great Lakes Bay Invitational in Michigan, which is an LPGA Tour event, where his clothing will be available at his second retail location in Michigan. So quite an accomplishment for an 11-year-old. So my pleasure right now to introduce our special in-studio guest, Carter Bonas. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Okay. I'm fine, thank you. How was the trip out from your home in Florida here to Las Vegas?
It was long.
It was long.
Yeah, we left about 8.
8 in the morning?
Yeah.
Well, that's not too bad.
And then we came here at 10.
At 10. Okay, well, that's not too bad.
Yeah, which I was surprised until I realized the time difference. So.
Yeah. So, 3-hour time difference.
Yep.
3-hour time difference. So let me ask you a couple of questions before we really get into the heart of things. I know that you and your dad tried to get you involved in some different kinds of sports, like tag football, like baseball, I don't know, maybe shooting pool or something like that. Why did you end up liking golf the way you do?
Well, it's like you said, those sports I didn't like, and my mom's friend said, hey, you should play golf. You do live on a golf course, and that's how I started playing golf.
Okay. So you took to it right away?
Yes.
What did you like about the game that got you so intrigued?
That I could just be in nature and no rush. You know, unless I'm in the tournament, then I have some time to enjoy the nature, but I have to swing eventually.
Well, yeah. Do you like tournament golf? Because tournament golf, as you know, is a lot different than just going out and playing with your buddies.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of pressure, isn't it?
Right. I do like tournament golf, so that's why I like being prepared for it.
Yeah, you got to be prepared. And I know that you take lessons from a very good teacher at your club. Yeah. All right, Cory Henry, who we're going to have on. What do you like about him?
That he takes his time with me, and he's caring, he's kind, and he doesn't yell.
And he doesn't yell. I like that. I don't think anybody would yell at you. I really don't. It doesn't serve any purpose, but I'm sure he would not. He would not do that. Yeah. How you practice about every day, don't you?
Yes. Whenever I can, 7 days a week, if I can. So
wow.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Wow.
But I play those days if I can, but my schedule is kind of busy. I still have school, but school is very, very, very easy.
It is easy. Good for you. Not a lot of people could say that.
Except math.
Except me, yeah. I had a problem in math too. I'm right there. I'm right there with you. Are you playing mostly 9-hole rounds, and how many full rounds, 18-hole rounds have you played?
Well, I just started playing 18-hole golf tournaments, and I currently did 3 so far, and I did a lot of 9 holes.
You did a lot of 9 holes?
Yes.
Okay. And then, of course, do you work on your game as you're playing?
Yes, I do work on my game.
Okay.
I practice 7 days a week.
Okay, that's phenomenal. You are my hero. What do you ever go out by yourself or with your dad or something and hit more than one ball? Like in the summertime, you'll drop a couple of balls. I did hit that shot so good. Let me try another one. Drop another ball.
Well, sometimes I do come out with my mom, when she's not busy, but most of the time I go to the golf course to practice with my coach because sometimes I have a really, really good night's sleep and I forget what he says, so I don't want to practice the bad thing.
Right, that's true. You don't want to practice the bad things. You always want to practice
The good
things. Absolutely. So you have more of a playing lesson, right?
Yeah.
With your coach when you go out and play.
Yeah,
He's with you.
Yeah, we hit balls at the range. Sometimes we play 9, 18 holes with his friends.
Okay. And what would you consider the strong part of your game? Everybody has a strong part. I'm a really good putter. I have a really good short game, or I hit it really long. I'm a good iron player. And of course, you need put all of those things together, obviously, if you want to be a really, really elite player. But what would you say is the strongest part of your game, Carter, right now? And what part of your game, Carter, would you say you need the most improvement on?
Well, I would like to improve with my putting and chipping.
Okay.
But I'm really good with driving. I'm good with irons. I'm good with the woods.
Very good.
Yeah,
That's very good.
Yeah, I want to practice my bunker shots, the chip shots, and the putts.
Yep, that's very, very important.
Yeah.
If you have a good short game, boy, that makes up for a lot of bad shots.
Yeah, because once in my tournament, I chipped one in, and that saved me from a bad score.
There you go. That's what everybody's trying to do. That's absolutely fantastic. What kind of clubs do you use?
Well,
do you know? Are you
my
using
driver, my 3-wood, and my 5-wood are Callaway.
Excellent.
And I can't remember the rest.
Okay. Did you get them like from U.S. Kids or something, or are they made for your size?
Yeah, my mom ordered them. But I don't use U.S. Kids. That was 3 club sets ago.
Okay, so you've graduated into the grown-up league, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. As you should. But Callaway is really, really a good product.
Yeah, and I had them cut down at the golf course.
Yeah,
so
get them cut down.
Yeah, so it make it easier for me to swing.
Absolutely,
At first, I didn't realize any difference, but then once I swung it a few times,
Big difference.
Yes.
Big difference, yeah. Because if they're too short, that's for everybody. If they're too short or too long, that's going to hurt your game. Yeah. That's why getting fitted if you can, is very, very important. Not only for different kinds of shafts, different kind of heads, but the size of the club. Yeah. And what dictates that is, you know what dictates that? Most people think it's your height. It's the length of your arms. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Yes. It's the length of your arms that really dictates the length of your clubs. Yeah, that's a whole other show. But
I
anyway,
thought it was like something a little bit like that, but it was mostly how high you are.
Well, yeah, it has to do with how tall you are, how you're built, but it really has a lot to do with the length of your arms and stuff like that. It's very, very interesting to get into that. All right, before we take our first short break, Carter, you went and you're still in golf, which is great.
Yeah,
and you're practicing and playing every day, and that is awesome. So how in the world did you get into the golf apparel business? How did Spectrum Golf come about? And by the way, folks, let me just show you. Carter was very kind enough, get that on camera, to bring a shirt to me, and this is one of color. He's got them all sorts of colors. Look at that logo; is just absolutely awesome. I'm going to ask you about that. I thank you for bringing that to me. Yep. How did you get into the golf apparel business? Why didn't you get into the car business or something?
Long story short, after many no's, my mom said yes, and she said, okay, let's do it. Let's find out a business plan. Okay. At first, it was lemonade, selling rocks, and then selling produce from our garden, which is doing pretty good.
So you're still doing that?
Yeah, we still have a garden.
Wow, aren't you the little entrepreneurial guy? But you like the golf business?
Yes, and then we set on apparel because we were spending I have very sensitive skin, and we were spending lots of money on clothes that are supposed to be comfortable,
Right.
but they weren't comfortable. So I was like, I want to design my own clothes so I can wear my own comfortable clothes whenever I wanted to.
Good for you.
Even if my mom lets me, and if they aren't dirty, I'll wear them as pajamas.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
That's how good they feel. They don't feel bad.
Well, I can feel it. They feel awesome.
Yeah, they feel like you're wearing pajamas.
They feel absolutely awesome. You could wear this 24 hours a day. I mean, it's really good.
Yes, but I still like wearing pajamas.
Well, yeah. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. One last question before we take our break. I love the logo that you have. How did you come up with the logo?
Well, I designed the logo SG, but I'm dyslexic, so I wrote the G backwards.
Okay.
And my mom said, Carter, let's do that again. This time writing the G correctly, but my dad said, oh, no, that looks good. And I looked at it, and it did look good.
It looks great.
Yeah.
And you got the golf ball there and the whole thing. I think it's great.
Thanks.
I think it looks absolutely fantastic. All right, I'll tell you what, we're going to step away. We're going to take a short break. We've got a lot more to talk about with Carter about the line and some other things that he is doing as well. So, again, we're going to take a short break. Don't move. Stay with us. We're going to be back with you right after this.
Welcome to Tea Time Fitness with Janice. Hi, I'm Janice Thornton with JT Fitness and Golf, and let's get into some stretches that you can do on the driving range. So grab your driver and let's get started. So let's get into a 5-iron position, and you're going to have your club across your back. You're going to hinge at the hips like you're going to hit a 5-iron. I want you to rotate to the side and come back. Rotate to the other side and come back. Keep those hips square forward and back. Cross it over and back. Add that into your next driving range session. Take your game to the next level. Join the JT Fitness and Golf 90-day golf fitness program. Go to jtfitnessandgolf.com for more details.
We all know that just about everything today is getting more expensive, and golf is no exception. Well, I'm here to tell you about one golf company that is designed to save you money. That's right, I said save money. Welcome to BreakfastBalls.golf, a company that sells the best used golf balls in like new condition at a fraction of the price you'd pay anywhere else. BreakfastBalls.golf carries all the popular brands of balls, from Pro Vs to Callaway to TaylorMade to Top Flight and many, many more. They even will ship you colored golf balls if that's your choice. They offer a great membership program as well, where members receive free shipping all of the time, plus great discounts. Save money and time. Go to breakfastballs.golf and check them out. So why not give yourself a breakfast ball on every tee, not just the first? Go to breakfastballs.golf and save money. All right, we are back, everybody, to continue with more of the 19th Hole podcast for golfers. I'm your host, Dennis Silvers. Of course, we're coming to you live from the brand new, fantastic Rigel Studios, right in the heart of Las Vegas. Just not footsteps, I wouldn't want to walk it, but real close to the world famous Las Vegas Strip and the entertainment capital of the world. And just to follow up a little bit on some of the media that Carter has recently done, ESPN and West Palm, NBC, USA Today, Golf Life, PGA Magazine, been over in Europe, the European Times, just all over. He had a Carter Bonas Day where he lives, which is, how do you like getting all this media and becoming a kind of a rock star at your age?
I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it, and I like it.
You like the attention.
Yes,
Well,
I
that's
just
good.
need to get used to it.
Listen, that's right. The more that happens, the more you get used to it. It's like, learning how to play golf. The more you play, the better you get, hopefully. And speaking about learning how to play golf, we have got your instructor on. Okay, and we're going to bring up Mr. Cory Henry, who is the PGA General Manager of the club at Coral Springs. And Cory, thanks so much for joining us on the show. I know you're busy, and I appreciate taking some time out, my friend.
No, thank you. Carter, what's up, buddy?
How you doing, Coach? How you doing?
How's Vegas?
Good.
Oh, it's just good.
It's really good.
All right.
Yeah, it's really good.
He's having a good time, Cory. What was your impression when you first met Carter and you knew you were going to work with him fairly often? He's telling me every day. What was your initial impression of him, and what did you think you could bring to the table to help him develop his golf game, given his situation?
Yeah, so when I first actually met Carter, I actually met his mom first through somebody that was a on and off member that was trying to help Carter's mom, Dr. Tenney, out to bring a tournament out here.
Right.
And we kind of established that, and then COVID happened, and the next, she was trying to work out the tournament. We were working out those logistics, and then the next thing, she came to me with lessons with Carter because my assistant at the time, who moved on to a different job, was gone. So I took Carter on then, and we hit it off right off the bat. I liked Carter. He's funny. He's smart.
Yeah.
He's athletic, and pretty much right from the get-go, I think that Carter and I at least can agree that our relationship was, we knew it was a good one.
Yeah, that's what he said. And from what he tells me, Cory, you guys do more of a playing lesson, right? He'll hit some balls on the range, and then you go out to the golf course, which I think is great.
Yeah, so we mix it up, but it's funny because once again, his mom, she right, from the beginning was, when can he play tournaments, Coach? When can he play tournaments, Coach? And it was, it was a year. I told her it was at least a year, and it might have been a little before that, which it was still shocking to me, even how well he did. But Carter's first real interaction with playing golf was we're in, golf tournaments. We're in organized junior golf tournaments.
Right.
I want to say the first tournament he played, it might have been his first real round of golf. And it was impressive because he finished. He hung in there and did his thing, and I would have, I'm a realist with it, so I used to tell her, I don't know. And he definitely exceeded my expectations in the terms of actually playing golf.
Right.
And getting through it. And, it was like normal to him. It was like watching anybody else the little
Yeah.
basic nerves off the first. He didn't think
Sure.
he'd be nervous. He
Yeah.
didn't think he'd be nervous until he put that first tee in the ground. Was
Right.
like, ugh.
Yeah. Welcome to
And
the club. Yeah.
exactly. But he was so awesome.
He said, I
Uh,
asked him what the strong part of his game is and what the weak part of his game is. He says he drives it good. He says his iron play is good, but he needs some help, like so many other golfers, Corey, with his short game.
so that's I could respect what he thinks, but I'm the total opposite of what he feels. I think that his short game is unbelievable. I mean, if you we and even his mom and dad, who are they only know as much golf as Carter has for
Right.
the last couple of years, but it's when you watch him and you watch the other kids he's playing with that maybe a little bit more advanced than he is, playing more than he is, they see the difference. I mean, his short game is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Carter's short game is off the charts good.
That is a great compliment. You like that, Carter?
Yeah, I do.
That's a great
Yeah.
compliment to have. That's a really, really good welcome. Corey, how long have you been teaching? How long have you been at your current facility? And tell us a little bit about Country Club at Coral Springs.
Yeah, I've been here for 12 years now.
Okay.
12 years ago, I started in the bag room.
Really? Wow.
Yep. Started in the bag room, worked my way up, and as of November 2021, I've been the general manager. I've been with Carter now. It's got to be close to 2 years, a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I've been teaching for probably 10 years.
Okay.
With my current position, it's not easy to balance running the club and
Right.
teaching.
Right.
So Carter's really my only student. I have one or two others, that's once a week, once every other week, but Carter's my only student, and that's by my choice as well. And it's tough because Carter's popularity now brings a lot of attention and
Sure.
a lot of people to me, but it's just not for me. It's not feasible. I wish I could teach more, but Carter's really my only student. Like I said, it's by choice. I love working with him. I love watching him grow as a person, as a golfer.
Yeah.
And it's really unbelievable.
Yeah. I asked him, if you remember, I said, well, what do you like about your teacher? And he said, I like Corey because he doesn't yell at me. He's patient with me. I thought that was great.
We might yell at each other a little bit, but it's all in love, right, Carter?
Yep.
Yeah, it's all good. I assume you are a private club?
So we're semi-private.
Semi-private, okay.
Yeah. The club's got a lot of history. It was built in 1969.
Okay.
It was private up until 12 years ago, which was around, it might have been 13 years ago, but right around the 2008, 2009, and the when the economy tanked and a lot of things happened, and the club was the private club was going belly up, and the bank was actually about to take it over.
Yeah.
And a single guy who Carter's met, his name's Bernie Moyle, bought the club, invested in it, and he's had it ever since. And I mean, I've been with him since day one, and we're trending in a good direction. But we are semi-private. Yeah. So we have about 120 members, 125 members, and then the rest is just anybody can come and pay a daily rate.
And pay a daily rate. No, that is awesome. Are you teaching him, Corey, and I don't know who taught you how to play, but do you have a specific swing theory that you teach, that you like, that you're trying to get Carter to adapt?
Sure. So I wouldn't say that I have a specific swing thought, but I definitely lean toward the modern swing. A lot of rotational movements, and a lot of core movements,
Mm-hmm.
and Carter will know. He needs to build that core strength, and I think that's very important. But I'm not a stickler to it's got to be exactly like that.
Right.
It's if his movement is good enough for me, I kind of will leave it that way.
Yeah.
Um, but one of the biggest things with Carter is that I like taking him on the course, and I like taking him with other golfers, as good golfers, and
Right.
just so he's around it, so he could see um, their behaviors, their passion, what they do, how they do it, and it just kind of slowly sticks with him. I really don't
Yeah.
have to teach it. I know that him seeing that kind of becomes a habit.
Yeah. Yeah. You kind of get it by osmosis. And I was always taught that growing up,
Exactly.
too. Cory, when I was a kid, always try to get out with better players to see what they do, to see, what their routine is. And
Exactly.
that's very good
Routine.
advice. Yeah.
Routine, right, Carter? That's one of
Yeah.
our biggest things,
Yeah.
routine.
Yes,
Yeah.
routine.
And I don't stress it enough for him. I think it's probably the most important fundamental in golf.
Yep.
And there's no right or wrong routine, but you have to have a routine.
But you've got to have a
And
routine. Yeah,
right.
that's
And
well said. Two things before I let you go, because I know you're busy, Cory. Number one, who do you like in the upcoming PGA Championship next week?
I mean,
You think Tiger's
I
going
know
to play? You think Phil's
I
going to
know
actually
it's- I
show
know it's-
up?
I know it's cliche, but I'm 36 years old, and Tiger. He's my favorite. He's been my favorite since in 2000 when I was a little bit older than Carter. But anytime Tiger's playing, I know we can get in those arguments of this and that, and a Tiger. That's who I like.
All right. Well,
I always like Tiger.
well, so do a lot of other people. They're just really just glad to see him play. Whether win, lose, or draw and stuff. And it's
Yeah, I think watching. I think Tiger. I think real. I say traditionalist, but maybe not. But I think that one of the biggest things to learn from him, and why I always will pick him, is that it doesn't matter if he's played in a year or 2 years or 2 months. He's 100%, and he's not just there to be there. He's not just going through the motions.
No, I agree with
He's
you there.
there.
He's there to
He's
win.
there to make it.
Yeah,
Right.
he is there absolutely to win. Last thing, what do you think about this Saudi League and this back and forth with Greg Norman and Monahan with the PGA Tour? Where do you think that's headed?
It's a sensitive subject because of the background of that Saudi league. So I'm really not sure how to answer that. So what I'll leave you with is that maybe that's not the right tour, but I think that the PGA Tour and the players that are wanting to go elsewhere. So maybe it's not that tour. Maybe another tour comes around.
Yeah.
Background's better, but I think that they're independent contractors, and I think it's a little suspect that the PGA Tour is kind of strongholding them, and that. But again, that's my opinion, and
Well, I agree with
It
you,
is what it
and you know, Cory, it all comes down to bucks. It all comes down to money.
Right.
If they lose some big time players, the television contracts are, get a little suspect. So I understand it from that point of view, but I agree with you.
It's hard to tell some of the other guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, but they're making a choice because X amount of money to.
That's right. That's right.
You can't blame them for that.
No,
They're just
you
trying to
can't blame
protect.
them. Hey, listen, if I come out to Coral Springs, do I get a media rate if I come out and want to play your golf course?
Yeah, absolutely. You get the special Carter rate.
All right, that's perfect. That's perfect. And you'll go out with us?
Absolutely.
All right, you got it. You got it. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. I really, really enjoyed it. And what do you got to say to your coach before he leaves?
just thanks for coming, Coach. I know you're pretty busy. I really appreciate it. You're the best.
Carter, you know I love you, man. Can't wait till you come back. Have a good time there in Vegas, all right, buddy?
All right.
All right. Thank you, Cory, so much. All right. That's Cory Henry from the club at Coral Springs. All right. We're going to step away again, take another short break, come back, and we'll wrap up the show with more with Carter. Stay with us. Hey, golfers. I've been a golf talk show host for a long time, and I've been playing golf even longer. Being in golf media, I've had the chance to play every ball ever made. I've tried them all. Well, my search is finally over because I found the best ball I have ever played with. And more golfers are finding the same thing. I started playing with the Elixir golf ball made by Encore Golf. Encore Golf has revolutionized both their golf balls, the Elixir or the Avant 55, or the brand new Vero X1, to where the performance of either will simply blow you away. It did me. If you're looking for better performance and durability with your ball, Encore Golf has it. Don't just take my word for it. Check them out at encoregolf.com and you'll become convinced, as I am, the first time you tee it up with Encore. It's the best performing ball for the price. Go to encoregolf.com and see for yourself. Your scores will love you for it. That's ONCORE golf.com. Fabulous Freddy's is having a spectacular coupon book sale going on right now. Their sale price on coupon books for either full service or exterior only is fabulous. You can purchase a coupon book where you buy 7 and get 3 free, or you can purchase 4 and get 1 free. Head over to the Fabulous Freddy's on the southwest corner of Charleston and Fort Apache and check it out. Your car will love you for it.
Experience a salon like no other. Charm Beauty Lounge specializes in hair, skin, and a non-surgical, painless way to fuller hair, designed to boost hair volume up to 400% without glue or solvents. Make your appointment today. Call 702-201-1655.
Hey! Hey, beautiful, come on in. Charm Beauty Lounge. Charm Beauty Lounge.
All right, welcome back in, everybody. I want to thank Cory Henry. I love a guy with 2 first names, Cory Henry. I always went for that. Nice guy. His instructor doing real well with him. You can see they've got a very, very great relationship, which is very cool. I want to talk to you about your line, Spectrum Golf. You have added some things to your line over and above just the great shirts. What else have you added, and why have you added those items?
Well, we added new pants, and we added a new Spectrum vitamin water.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
Okay, so if I drink Spectrum vitamin water, is that going to make me stronger and be able to hit it longer?
It's vitamin water.
Okay, yeah, should. All right, and you, just to clarify, you make your items, shirts, pants, and you've got hats, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've got visors and stuff for both men and women?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a special department, so to speak, for kids?
Yes.
You do. So you cover the whole gamut.
Yes.
Okay. And how many?
Because I don't want anybody to feel left out the way I
Perfect.
was.
That's a great answer.
All those years ago.
That's
so
a
I don't
great
want
answer.
anybody
Good for
to
you.
feel left out, because I know how that feels, and it just feels horrible.
Yeah, it does. You're absolutely right. And obviously, the price point on your products is pretty good. Very affordable for people. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Do you have plans to even expand your line?
Yes.
Further?
Soon. Yes. Yeah. Soon. Very, very soon.
Okay. So you're going to come out with some more with some more products.
Yes,
Okay. Who picks the colors?
I do.
You do. On the shirts, I want a blue, I want a red, I want a white, I want a... Okay. That's great, because all the colors that I've seen have been phenomenal.
Thank you.
Have been very, very, very classy.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, let's get right to the heart of the issue. Where do people find Spectrum Golf products? You have a website.
Yes.
All right, do you want to look in and tell everybody your website address and go to their website, check them out? You want women's shirts, you want men's shirts, you want hats, whatever. Tell them what the website is.
The website is www.carterspectrumgolf.com.
CarterSpectrumGolf.com.
Yes.
That's pretty simple to do. All right.
Very
And
simple.
yeah, I like that. Go check them out. Now you're also in a retail store
Yeah. Country Club of Coral Springs.
at the Country Club of Coral Springs, and you're getting another retail location, I understand. Where is that going to be?
Michigan?
In Michigan.
Yeah, I think, yeah, it's Michigan.
Yeah, that's going to be very cool. So you want to get into retail.
Yes.
Okay. It's a lot of work getting into retail. You know that.
Yes, a lot of work.
It's
And it helps when I'm on TV.
Totally.
Yeah.
You've got to get it out there, man.
Yep.
You've got to get it. You got to get it out there. So you and I are going to play a little bit of golf on Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to it.
I am very much looking forward to it. My question to you is, Carter, how many shots are you giving me aside?
As many shots as you want.
Okay, I like that. I like that confidence. I like that confidence. All right, and your mom's going to be with us?
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to that too.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a lot of fun. All right. Well, it was a pleasure having you on the show.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah.
And
was nice
I
being
hope
on the
that
show.
next time you come back to Las Vegas, you're going to come on again.
Yeah,
That would be absolutely terrific.
it would.
All right, CarterSpectrumGolf.com. Check it out. It's great, great stuff. All right. That's going to wrap it up for Carter and I on this edition of the 19th Hole Podcast for Golfers. Your host, Dennis Silvers, of course. Wishing all of you keep it in the short stuff, fairways and greens, and we're going to see you right back here same time, same place next week. So for Carter and I, so long, everybody. If you're an avid golfer like I am, how great would it be living on a golf course? It's fantastic, but you're probably thinking golf course property is just too expensive. Well, I'm here to tell you that the folks at RWM Home Loans here in Las Vegas can make it happen. RWM Home Loans in Las Vegas will access a wide variety of ways to customize a loan to help you get into that golf course property or anywhere else for that matter. They offer first-time home buyer programs, jumbo loans up to $5 million, and even reverse mortgages. So do yourself a favor and call Casey Zari right here in Las Vegas at 702-888-2251. Get started on that new home or property. That's 702-888-2251, or just go to rwmhomeloans.com.
As golfers, we want instant gratification when it comes to a better golf swing and playing better golf. Impossible, you say? Not anymore. Golf Boost Artificial Intelligence, AI, has developed and patented the most advanced swing analysis technology in golf. Simply, the algorithms detect your body position and then analyze your golf swing using their artificial intelligence technology. The AI captures all the relevant data from your swing video and then presents you a personalized lesson. Golf Boost AI is the ultimate swing analysis and virtual instruction system for golfers of all ages and abilities. This sophisticated software takes into consideration your height and build, playing level, and returns the ideal solution for your swing. Bottom line, Golf Boost AI is an incredibly convenient and cost-effective tool for golfers to improve their swing. Go to golfboost.com and check it out. The app is free to download and try. Visit golfboost.com today.
Innovation begins at a single point. Elements, each with their unique character. Fire-forged steel creates unprecedented control. Chemistry delivers a touch so soft, combined to create a level of performance previously unimagined. Like magic, the Elixir, the new tour ball from Encore.